T from Baltimore. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
Man, look here, I'm fired up, dog. I'm ready.
Man,
I'm ready.
Shout out to Raising Kane. He almost had me ready to jump in the pool.
Man, I'm ready. I'm ready, dog.
Man, it was crazy.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to the Hex Center tomorrow.
I got a couple things for you, Coach. You ready?
Yeah, talk to me.
All right. Shout out to Cam Ward, because I think he probably one of the best friends Shador got. Hands down. Because I ain't see no smiling, wasn't no giggling when he said what he said.
Damn right.
I think it was genuine from the heart, and he was dead serious.
Serious. Man, you ain't get better today. You ain't get better. You were throwing comebacks like this. Ugh. Yeah.
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 That was a real conversation.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even say nothing back. He already knew Cam was on it. So shout out to Cam Ward. So you said something interesting. You said everybody, that's been going 10-2. And you feel like the Canes should have been doing that with the talent that y'all had. But I want to ask you a two-part question, and it's more so a philosophical football question.
Okay.
So you got a Penn State that's not a quarterback-centric team. I think Drew L.R. and Bo Prabula, their backup, is interchangeable. Like, it doesn't matter whether Bo play or Drew play for Penn, they're going to win the same amount of games.
Okay.
Regardless on what that number is, but it's going to be 10 or more for the most part. I think that Miami is a quarterback-centric team.
I'm listening.
So, but you build your team up depending on your philosophy on how to play your game. So would you rather a consistent team that's not quarterback-centric that wins 10-2 consistently, and that 1 year or 2 year here, they might win the whole thing? Or do you like a boom or bust team that's quarterback-centric?
So you ask, all right. So you asking me, well, you just took the wind out my sail. So you asking me, do I want a team that's consistently a 10-2 team, or do I want a team that has a quarterback we could win 10-2 this year, and then next year they may be 7-5 or 8-4, that kind of thing? Is that what you're asking me?
Correct, because your team, the team that's not quarterback-centric, don't rely on the quarterback. They use the running game as an extension of the defense. The defense is always stout because defense travel, and the quarterbacks are interchangeable. All they need them to do is make a few plays here and there, almost like a J.J. McCarthy.
So to that point, no, but I don't think so. I think Miami under Cristobal is like that. I think Cam Ward adds a different dynamic because we always have been running back. If you look at it, it's running back. It's not necessarily always quarterbacks, even if you kind of go down the history of it. Ken Dorsey was a J.J. McCarthy like. He wasn't phenomenal quarterback. Let's call it what it was. I'm talking about from an athletic standpoint. He wasn't. He had a bunch of talent around him. He had receivers he could throw 5 yards and they take you 60. He had running back room that was crazy. Tight end room, he could 5 yard, crossing route, whatever. So, no, I get where you're coming from. I just look at this year. See, and I'm solely looking at this year. I'm looking at the talent that has been acquired this year. I keep saying this. The record, I'm sorry, I keep saying the record, but the schedule that we're playing, why not be great? Like how can we not say, how can anybody, like last year, I get it. That's why I said 7-5. The year before, I didn't even give a record prediction. This year, I'm not fanned out. I would say let's say if this same exact team with the same exact schedule wore blue and orange for Florida. I don't like Florida, but I would say they should win 10 games minimum. You just change the logo, change the uniform color, and take this and put it in, same people and put it in another spot. I would say the same exact thing. How is this team, how like, and I'm not saying how, of course people can lose games, but I'm also now the fan part of me saying, when it comes to now Mario Cristobal, we can't accept losing games that we can win. Middle Tennessee was not better than us athletically. We should not have lost that game. Georgia Tech, yeah, it was tough. Our quarterback played awful. I get it. However, we still won that game. But we lost it. Does that make sense?
It does.
And then we beat a Clemson. We beat a Texas A&M. The funny thing is we beat the teams that people had marked down as losses. And we lost the teams that we had down as wins. No, we got to erase that. We got to beat the teams that people think we're going to lose against and beat the teams that are teams that we're supposed to beat. It's just what it like.
That also go back to we got to put some respect on our conference. We let everybody else disrespect them, and then we disrespect them. But the ACC ain't sweet, bro. Like real rap, like it's competitive as hell. You look at how many different teams in the last 3 or 4 years that won the championship. How many different teams was in the championship game? We got actual parity in our camp.
And it's our turn. That's my point. It's our turn.
Okay.
I'm fired up. I'm getting hot again. I'm getting hot.
I'm not mad at it's your turn, but you can't tell me that you're not walking around with your chest more poked out because you got faith that you got a dog ass quarterback that you don't mind him throwing on first down on your 20.
Nobody said that. You never said that, T.
That's a good play for you.
Never said that. If he can connect it, throw it. If it ain't there, run it. I'm getting hot.
Okay.
God.
Okay. So this ain't got nothing. So all this confidence ain't got nothing to do with Cam Ward.
Yes, Cam Ward, Damian Martinez, Simeon Barrow, Tyler Barron, Ruben Bain, Misha Powell, Xavier Restrepo, Sam Brown, Daryl Porter.
All right.
Kiko Mawanoa.
I got all those other names.
Wesley Bassane.
If you take Cam Ward out of that equation, I don't think you feel good. If
I
you
agree.
Put TVD back in the middle of this, I don't think you feel the same way.
I can agree with that. So do the same thing with Drew Allar at Penn State and the other kid. Take them out of it. You're right. You're not wrong. But that's only fair. Take Jalen Milroe. Take Jalen Milroe out of Alabama and live with Tyler Buckner when he was there. They wouldn't feel the same way. Matter of fact, Ohio State didn't feel the same way about Kyle McCord because they told him to dip.
That's true.
So, yes, you're right. I'm not saying I'm not fired up because Cam Ward is there. Yes, I am because he's there. And I'm even more fired up because Damian Martinez is back there, maybe in place of a Mark Fletcher. So yes, you are right because I've said this talent acquisition. If let's say for example, if Cam Ward wasn't at Miami, I may not be screaming 10-2. You're 100% right. But that's just like saying, would Clemson won the championships if Sunshine wasn't there?
Okay. All right, that's valid. But but Clemson is a historically quarterback-centric team to me. They don't win championships without a dog-ass quarterback.
I get it. But all I'm saying to you is I'm with you. But to say that I'm thinking like this because Cam Ward is there, you're 100% right. Because he's there. Same way Clemson is fired up because I can't think of his doggone name. What's the boy name? Trevor Lawrence. Because Trevor Lawrence was there. They didn't feel the same way when DJU got there. They were like, "Oh gosh."
So you agree that Miami is, granted, you got talent across the board, got that, but you're still a quarterback-centric team.
I think every team is that way, bro. JJ McCartney, believe this or not, he may not be the most. You have to remember this. He may not be the most exciting quarterback throwing the ball around the yard. But he's a pivotal part of why they won the game, why they won games. Yes, they did run the ball. I get it.
I agree. I agree with that.
I don't think there's any football team.
He was an elite game manager.
That's a good quarterback. That's quarterback, bro. That's quarterbacking. Ken Dorsey was an elite game manager. He had a best arm in college football. Go back and look at some of the game. Man, he overthrowing cats, underthrowing cat. But he was a smart, cerebral guy, and they didn't put it in his hand to win it. They put it in all the athletes around him to win it. But in today's football, you have to have a quarterback in order to win it. Now, when we see again, a lot of people get mixed up, and that's back to Cam Newton's point. Game managers and game changers, they are both equally effective. They just go about their business in different ways. And that's where the problem is. Joey Flacco was not a game changer, but they won a Super Bowl with him because they had
Hold on, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Coach, don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you come for Joe. Don't you come for Joe.
You think Joey Flacco was a dynamic quarterback?
He didn't have one of the best deep passes in football.
Okay, that's an element of his game. I'm talking about, okay, so if you had to pick him or who do you think is him or Patrick Mahomes? What I'm trying to tell you is, let's call it what it is. When you thought of Baltimore Ravens, you ain't think of Joey Flacco. You thought about the defense. When you think of Kansas City Chiefs, you think about Patrick Mahomes. Fair? Is that fair?
Okay. All right. You see, you try to make it personal. Don't make it personal, Coach.
I'll make it personal.
I was there for those parades. I was at the. Statistically, when Baltimore goes to the playoffs and win, our crime rate actually drops in real time.
Yes, because people winning. Football changes everything. Do you know schools that have a better football team usually have better overall grade in their school when their team is winning? Why? More people want to attend the school. More people go to class. More people are more invested. That's statistically true. You're 100% right. You're 1,000% right. But they got nothing to do with some of these game manager stuff. So what I'm saying to you, T, and I didn't realize Baltimore and the Baltimore Ravens. I was just making an example. However, but that's all I'm saying. So to your point, yes, you're right. The quarterback is he's the one that makes this thing go or not.
Okay. All I know is y'all better handle y'all business so we can get this thing popping at the ACC championship.
Let's go. I'll be in North Kakalaki.
Just handle your side of the fence. That's all I need y'all to do.
Bro, if we don't handle it, dog.
Handle your side of the fence.
Listen, so bro, if we don't, that's why I'm standing on business. I'm not straddling the fence. I'm saying that we have the talent. It's been 3 years. We have all the things that people wanted, that said we needed in order to win. And guess what, Coach Cristobal? It's your turn now, brother. You're the head coach. And people want to say, oh, well, money don't change. Well, you paying them $80 million. You value them for something. So if you're getting paid $80 million, you need to make these decisions. And think about, we lost games because of what? If teams are better, I'm not mad whatsoever. If a team is better than us, physically, athletically, whatever, I can't be mad at that. I get it. But I can't understand losing a game for not taking to me. You can't tell me Middle Tennessee is better than us athletically. No. You didn't do your job as a head coach to get them prepared, whether it's mentally, physically. And again, these things do happen in football where you play down to your opponents. I get it. But the stakes are too high right now. The stakes are too high.
I got you.
And if you want to be a coach, if you want to be a new coach, if you want to be a coach that's put up here, you don't lose those games. You had opportunity, you lost them. Okay, Nick Saban, the GOAT, he lost to ULM his first year. I get it. Didn't have a blunder like that for the next 16 years. Didn't have a blunder like that for the next 16 years. When Nick Saban lost the game, is because somebody made a play. And that's football. I can live with that. Am I right or wrong? Nick Saban didn't lose a game because they didn't take a knee. Nick Saban didn't lose the game because they didn't call a timeout. Nick Saban lost the game.
They tried that dumbass field goal, and Auburn got what they had. So that was going to save them. Should have punted. Should have punted.
Yeah, but here's the deal. That's hindsight. You have to remember, in practice, that dude may make them. That dude may whatever. I don't know. And then they pick six them. That's a football play. I get it. I totally understand. But that's totally different than a self-inflicted wound. That's not self-inflicted. You're trying to score a point. Yeah, he could have punted the ball, right? But you're trying to go up. And I don't know. And again, I don't know the kicker's range at that time. I don't remember. But he probably has made those or whatever. He ended up short. I don't know. I can't speak to that.
So give me your opinion of Miami's best element that's better than everybody else in the ACC.
I think offensively, we have a gang of talent. I think defensive line, we have a gang of talent. I think our whole team is better than who we're going to face right now. This is my opinion, bro. And it's year 3 for us. It's year 3. Even Mike Norvell won 10 games in year 3, dog. Okay. Why we can't win 10 games?
So okay, let me ask you this then. What's a successful season? If Miami go to the ACC championship, lose the ACC championship, but still make the playoffs, is that a successful season?
Yes. I'm only asking for 10 win minimum. I'm at 11 now because of the acquisition of Damian Martinez. I've never said ACC championship nor natty. But what I do believe is that if you win 10, you're in. That's what I do believe. If you win 10, you're in. That's what I believe. I'm asking for 10 win minimum, dog. That's all I'm asking for. And I don't see why 10 is not like it's like questionable based on our schedule, dog.
No, it ain't questionable to me. I think y'all. I think got it. I think 10 is in the bag. But I'm curious to the 2 losses. Are they going to be against a team that's worthy of y'all losing them to, or is it just going to be a blunder? I think that's what you worried about too.
No, I gave you my 3. I gave you my 3. Here's what I gave you my 3. Here's what I gave my 3. Florida State, Louisville. Those were the 3 I said. I'm only asking you to win one of those 3. Just win one of those 3. A 33% chance. Win one of those 3. That's 10 win. I can't see us losing to anybody else on our schedule. Name another team on our schedule we lose to that you can see us losing to.
It ain't one. The closest one I told you was Virginia Tech.
Okay.
And I think so, still dog walk them because they come to y'all. I think Miami.
If I'm asking, I'm not asking a lot. I ain't asking you to win 2 or 3. I ain't asking you to win 3 or 3. I'm asking you to win 1 of 3. 1 of 3. That's not hard to ask, though. That's not a hard ask.
Are you 3 on the road?
No. Except Florida.
Miami.
I think Louisville, we go there. I think we go to Louisville. Right? I think we go to Louisville. I'm not sure. Go look it up. It don't matter. I'm at the point, it doesn't care. As long as it's 100 yards and the field goal post is in the middle, I'm good. Let's play.
I'm with it.
That's all I'm saying. Come on.
I just know if we meet up in the ACC championship, both of us go to the playoffs.
We'll find out.
That's how
we'll find out.
I see. I think because we eliminated the other 2. We eliminated Florida State and Clemson.
Agreed. And that's who's on y'all schedule?
Yeah, Clemson is on ours.
We don't even have Clemson. We don't have North Carolina. We don't have North Carolina State. Bro, we don't have – come on, dog. We're playing Wake Forest and Syracuse, bro. Like, come on, dog. I can't do it, dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Ride with your boy. Ride with your boy. All right, let me get the DP in the building, man.
All right, brother. Hey, keep pushing.
Yes, sir.
Just for some positivity, man. I'm proud of you, brother. You keep growing.
Thanks, man.
And doing your thing. And the next person you need to put in the kitchen is Tiger, for saying that that Tiger Media guy, man, he said Lincoln Riley wasn't a quarterback guru. It's a clip floating around right now with Caleb Williams, and they was drilling him on a play that he would like to run if he had to throw the ball. Caleb Williams drew that play up in 2.5 seconds. That's what Lincoln Riley do.
Appreciate that.
They worry about throwing.
Matter of fact, next time you hear him, tell Tiger to come. Tell Tiger to come to the kitchen.
Them the game.
Tell Tiger to come to the kitchen then. Tell Tiger he can come to the. I already had Jerome. Shout out to Jerome. I like Jerome. He came to the kitchen first. Chuck and Chubby came. Tell Tiger to come on over. We'll get some big Tiger T-bones. How about that? We'll cook up some big Tiger T-bones. How about that? Tell him to come on to the kitchen.
Tell him Coach matters, bro.
Hey, it is what it is. We'll get there. All right, brother.